Welcome to the first of two events to help you figure out how to connect to the amazing Stanford Clinical Legal Education Program. I'm Juliet Brodie. I'm the Associate Dean for Clinics and direct the Mills Legal Clinic. So if you have bureaucratic and admin questions about the program overall, I'm sort of your portal. Our goal here today is to give you a little bit more information than you probably already have about the clinical program, how it works, and how to become a part of it. But I want to tell you right out of the gate, you will not today get detailed bureaucratic information about how to apply. We have a second event that will be, as I was saying earlier, some just-in-time learning. We will tell you later in the spring quarter when it gets to be time to apply for clinics, how to do that. We're not going to get into that today. Instead, our goal today, we know that Stanford recruits hard on clinics. We are incredibly proud of our clinical program, and we think it is, bar none, the best that it could be. So we know that most of our first-year students come into the law school, excuse me, knowing the clinics are great. I know Stanford has amazing legal clinics, but you maybe don't know a whole lot more than that. So the goal today is to put a little bit of flesh on those bones so that you can, as you head into your spring quarter, think about and start thinking about your second and third years. How does this amazing thing that you know you came here for, what actually is it? So I'm going to give you some very basic info as a starting point about the clinics. Then I'm going to turn it over to my colleagues to talk a little bit about, well, to one of my colleagues to talk a little bit about clinical education in general. And then you're going to get to hear a very little bit from a representative of every single one of our clinics about the work that the students in their clinic does, the work that the students do, excuse me. So, the basics. What is the Mills Legal Clinic? What is the Clinical Legal Education Program? Basically, you need to know over there in the Newcomb building on the first floor, your law school is running a pretty big public interest law firm. You maybe don't know that, maybe you have a sense of it. I hope you're coming to dinner in these weeks to meet us and to see the space. This is a public interest law firm that employs full-time 20-so attorneys. There are 11 departments in this law firm. We work very closely together. And over the course of their legal education, well over half of students, of Stanford law students participate in the clinical program, close to 70%. Each clinic runs full-time. You enroll in a clinic, in one of the 11 clinics, full-time for 1 quarter. For this full-time enrollment, you earn 12 credits, and it is just 1 quarter, during which you take no other classes. So it is a full-time, immersive, practicing law experience. Many of the clinics have an opportunity to go on for a second and third quarter part-time as an advanced student, but only in a clinic that you've already done the full-time. So what do we mean you practice law and you are like in the clinic? Let me tell you, our clinics have actual clients. This is an actual public interest law firm. We have hundreds of clients. We practice law in courts, in agencies, in boardrooms, in legislatures, across the globe and across the community, in all different kinds of ways that lawyers practice, which is what you're going to hear a little bit about today.